I might let a hater slide on a good day. I'm just trying to catch a vibe, can you feel me? Long as we living our lives, then it's okay. Everything is okay. I might let a hater slide on a good day. I'm just trying to catch a vibe, can you feel me? Long as we living our lives, then it's okay. Coach, everything is okay. Stuck at a point.
All right, they want all the smoke. The Washington Commanders fans, they want all the smoke with the Detroit Lions. Right after they beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they said, we want Detroit, we want Detroit, we want Detroit, we want Detroit. All right, be careful what you wish for, Washington Commanders. Yeah, we remember when you guys beat us in 1991. And yeah, this is the revenge tour. And we trying to get our lick back. And we're going to get our lick back in 2025. Definitely, man, the Lions suffered a nasty loss to the Washington Redskins at the time. The final score was 41-10, and that was over 34 years ago. And definitely, we're not trying to repeat that. The Lions have historically been playing well this season, especially being able to ball out without the defense being there. We lost a lot of defensive guys on our team, from Carlton Davis to Aiden Hutchinson to Alex Anzalone, who just came back. I mean, Malcolm Rodriguez. The list goes on. Aleem McNeil. We lost so many defensive guys, but at the same time, this team was able to go 15-2. My hats go off to Dan Campbell. My hat go off to Ben Johnson. My hat go off for AG, Aaron Glenn, for being able to hold it down with what you have and being able to go 15-2 in the franchise history. The Lions have never been this good, and what we're seeing, what the Lions are doing, has been phenomenal. The way the Lions have changed this franchise over the last 3 years has been phenomenal. Shout out to Brad Holmes for being able to get most of the draft picks that he drafted right, hit on a lot of these guys, and that's what the draft is all about. This Detroit Lions team is very young. They're hungry. And definitely, man, we are ferocious. We're not the kittens that people used to push around all the time. Nah, we're not that Detroit team anymore. We're a Detroit team that we're going to come out with violence. And the violence are going to take it by force. And we're going to do whatever we got to do. If we got to bite a kneecap, if we have to break an arm, if we have to hit you over the head with a bottle, whatever we got to do, we're going to do it to be able, in ordinary fashion, to be able to win the football game. And definitely, man, we know what Jaden Daniels brings to the table. We know that he's a dual threat quarterback, and we know that he's good with his legs. It's nothing that is going to be new to us, and we understand what we up against. Washington is no slouch. They did go 12-4, and that's pretty solid, man, especially after coming from a losing season, to be able to double back the next season and win. That's hard to do in the NFL. It's hard to do under a new regime. Come back the following season and start racking up wins. We got a date with destiny, and definitely we don't want to be late for that date. We have a date with destiny, and we're not going to be late for that. We know that Jaden Daniels standing our way. We know that this Washington team is good with Scary Terry. We know that Austin Eckler can get off with catches out of the backfield. We know that Brian Robinson is pretty solid guy too as well. We understand what these guys bring to the table. Jamison Crowder, vets that they got on their team. We know that Bobby Wagner is that dude in the middle that be holding it down. But we can't be afraid of the moment. This is what we've been looking for, man. The Detroit Lions fans have been looking for this for a long time. So if it's smoke they want, it's smoke they gonna get. We can't run. Today is the day where we show them what Detroit football is about. Yeah, you kicked our tails 34 years ago, but now we're trying to get our lick back, and we're going to get our lick back. We're going to get our lick back, Washington Commanders. We're not going to be playing around, man. We're going to come in this game focused, poised, and ready to go. Jared Goff is going to have a phenomenal game. The only thing for Jared Goff to do, to put on his resume, is to win a Super Bowl and an MVP of the league one day. That's the only two things that Jared Goff needs to do. But other than that, man, yes, this is going to be a tough game, and I know that. But we ain't going to go in this game being afraid. We are not afraid, Lion fans. We're not afraid of anything. We're not afraid if we got to play Philly in the finals or if we got to play Matthew Stafford. And even if the Washington Commanders are standing in our way, we're not afraid of this team either. So we're going to come out with guns blazing, and we're going to be coming out ready to go. This defense, resilient. Even though we don't got Hutch out there, we still been able to hold it down. And that's the beauty of this thing, the next man up mentality in Detroit. And we've been going by that all season long. The next man up mentality. So yes, this is going to be one of the toughest games for the Detroit Lions because offensively, the Washington Redskins are one of the top 10 teams in offense as well. We know that we're number one. And we're going to prove to you, Washington, why we're number one. Why Jahmyr Gibbs is that dude in the league now. Why David Montgomery is that dude alongside making the best tandem in the backfield in the National Football League. We're going to prove to you guys that we ain't afraid of you guys. And we ain't never scared. And we ain't scared to meet our destiny. The destiny for the Detroit Lions is to make it to the Super Bowl, man. They've been talking about it all offseason. They put in the work. They put in the time, the dedication, the hours, burning the midnight oil. Now it's time to get out there and play football tonight. So if you're a Detroit Lion fan, stand up. Stand up. Because you got a lot to be proud of. This Detroit Lions team is doing things that we never thought this team would be able to do. So Washington, when you come to Ford Field tonight, you're coming into hostile territory in uncharted waters. Because we're going to be ready. I don't know about you, but we ain't never scared. We ain't never scared. And I guarantee you, we're going to come and we're going to be in full effect. All right, guys, leave it in the comment section. This is Raw Detroit, and I'm signing out. Peace. What I can say about this Detroit Lions team this time around, we are a resilient bunch. We play with whoever's on the field. We don't make any excuses up, and we're going to punch you in the mouth, especially with the football. We got two guys that can run the football in Jahmyr Gibbs, and David Montgomery is coming back. So definitely we want both of these guys to go out there and ball out because I think that the run game is going to be vital in this game. The run game is going to be so important for the Detroit Lions. It's going to be the tell-all for this game. I believe that Amon-Ra St. Brown is going to step up. I believe that J-Mo is going to step up. Sam Laporta, who a lot of people are not really talking about as much. Sam Laporta is good, and you got to keep your eyes on Sam Laporta. But I definitely think that Sonic and Knuckles is going to be in full effect in this game. I can't wait, man. The Washington Commanders say that they want us. Then we want all the smoke, baby. We want all the smoke, and we ain't backing down, and we ain't never scared, in the words of my man Bone Crusher. We ain't never scared. We ain't never scared. We ain't never scared. This is going to be one of the best games that I've ever seen in my life. And the biggest thing is that right now, man, the Detroit Lions have been playing beautiful football in the playoffs, and we're 2-0 at Ford Field. Now, we know that we got unfinished business to handle because we're trying to go to the Super Bowl. Every team knows it. The Lions already know the pressure that is on them to get back to the NFC Championship game. And not only the NFC Championship game, but ultimately going to the Super Bowl and winning it all. I don't want the Lions just to go to the Super Bowl. If we make it to the Super Bowl, I want to be whoever. I don't care if it's Lamar Jackson, who is my guy. I don't care if it's Pat Mahomes, who I like as well. I don't care if it's CJ Stroud or Josh Allen. I don't care who it is.